You must think in favor of it happening, not in discord. You have to be a cooperative component with your own powerful, important thoughts. You can't think against your own desires and allow that gap to close. You have to lean in the direction of it. Your work is to believe what you want. Talk yourself into believing what you want. Cease the split energy. I want it, but I would really like to have that, but I've wanted it for such a long time and it's just not happening. Yeah, right. You often shoot your desires in the foot with your awareness of what is. So you're standing in a place, living some life, and life shows you or brings you to an awareness that you are without something that you want to have. So this desire becomes more and more and more until it comes into your conscious awareness. And so now you have a desire. You have a desire, and do you know what the only thing is that's keeping you from closing in on your desire, from having fun, watching things come into place and getting the fullness of it? Do you know the only thing that's keeping you from it? You're looking at what is, and what is opposite of what you want. And so the what is vibration has more of your airtime. You're talking more, thinking more about what is. And so you're not allowing yourself to talk and think about what's becoming. So you are pessimistic about what's becoming because you're talking about what is. And isn't that interesting? Don't you just find that interesting when you look at it that way, that the only thing that keeps you from moving to where you really want to be is talking about where you are? Can't get there that way. You got to let go of what is in order to allow what is becoming to become what is. So now these words, what is, really tricky business because there are a lot of different perspectives about what is. And what we mean by that is we're talking about what is already vibrationally actualized. We're talking about what you've been putting into your vibrational reality. We're talking about the desires that you've been launching, even those that you can't articulate. We're talking about the coming together of those ideas and the formation of beautiful desires that you have the ability to become aware of. We would like you to recognize that that desire, when you think of it, do you know what a fresh desire feels like? One that just hatches? Is a desire that just hatches, how good it feels before you face reality and kill it? Enjoy the fresh breath of air that that new desire is giving to you. And resist the temptation to face reality just for a little while. Lean in the direction of optimism. Let yourself think thoughts that feel better to you. There's a non-physical part of you that is vibrational in nature that is really the dominant part of you. It's the part of you who has become the culmination of all of the desires that your life has carved out for you. You stand in this vibrational reality as the culmination of all that you have lived. You have prosperity beyond our ability to describe, clarity, wisdom. You are liquid love. You are pure positive energy, and life is meant to be good for you. And your solar plexus translate vibration into your emotions, and your emotions let you know. They are for one purpose and one purpose only. They are to let you know whether in this moment when you are feeling this emotion, whether you are allowing yourself to be an extension of who you really are, so you are flowing with who you really are, or whether you've pinched yourself off from that and you are temporarily, sort of by your own choice, usually not meaning to do it, but by default, holding yourself out raw and ragged, not connected in the way that you could be to this replenishing, revitalizing, always being offered to you source energy. Find a way to be a vibrational match to what you're asking for. Talk about it in ways that help you believe it. It's such a perfect system. You knew it when you came. Life is supposed to feel really good to you. You're supposed to be having a really good time. And when you think about it, you have the energy that creates worlds at your back, flowing to you and through you for the creation and accomplishment of anything that matters to you. If you don't feel loved, it's only because you've not practiced allowing yourself to feel loved. And it's usually because you learned it from somebody else who was pinched off from source in the moment and looking at you and not loving you and making you feel the way you felt when someone who doesn't love you is looking at you. But cut it out. Don't look there anymore.